What's up, everyone? Vz-3D here, and today I have a lot of exciting stuff to share with you, so stay tuned. Hey, so I really hope that you guys are having a great day so far because mine has been just awesome. I keep having fun and being very happy on what's happening right now, and I wanted to share with you all my excitement today. I know I've been spamming you a lot recently, a couple days, with pictures of what's coming. You've probably seen a couple pictures of that print head, but also motor mounts, idler mounts, and stuff like that. So I thought I would just show you a quick rundown of the features of that new printhead in CAD, and then we can see it in real after that. First of all, it is what I call a universal printhead. Not fully universal, but I tried as my best to be able to fit a lot of configuration. And why is it universal? It's because of the rear mount here for the fan. It's fully adjustable in height. You can slide it at the height that you like according to the hot end that you'll be running. And depending on the hot end, you will also, the VzBoT also is capable of being mounted on the adjuster. So really, you just change the hot end, you just adjust the fan, and away you go. You're ready to print. No need to reprint the fan duct. No need to reprint any mount for your VzBoT or anything like that. It's one of the features that I like about this print head. Now, I've also redesigned the extruder so that way it fits on this top head the same way as the LGX light would fit. Let's just bring up that LGX light. The LGX light, let's just remove hot ends and maybe top plate and this. Yeah, the LGX light is bolted from the bottom. And right now, it's not center. I just need to move it. But yeah, you see the point. It's mounted from the bottom with two screws right there. And same thing with the extruder that I've been designing. I've just recreated the same kind of mount, so that way it's really fully compatible. It mounts at the same place. Everything is sitting on the top plate, low center of gravity. Pretty cool stuff. So that's how you can use it as direct drive. I plan to have other extruder ready, like the orbiter right here. I need to design something that will fit. I also like to do the Sherpa from NX Engineering. They did an awesome job recently redesigning it and making it more skeleton than ever, more lighter. I mean, so I plan to have something compatible. But for now, it's only the two, but more will come in the future for sure. So you can also run it without the extruder. You can run it in Bowden. Where's my Bowden adapter? Um, Pneumatic fitting. You can screw that. There's threads on the top plate for the pneumatic fitting that you can fit there if you want to run this print head with Bowden. Um, cool stuff. I will personally run it in direct drive using, I will have two set up, the LGX, and I will also use the extruder on my second printer. So now let's just take a look. If you run it in Bowden, the top plate has a couple mounting options. The four corners or four are for things like Rapido, Dragon. These are for Mosquito, Mosquito Magnum, and other hot end like that. But I have mounting plates for about everything. I have this guy here, which I call the LGX adapter plate, but it's also valid for the extruder. And by the way, on GitHub, I'm going to show you all the possible configuration and how to assemble it. Just keep an eye on that on GitHub. I'm going to put a link in the description, and you can see it right here somewhere on the screen. I'm going to put um, an example. So yeah, that top plate here, I mean the adapter plate, let's just remove the top plate, remove all hardware. This guy here, it can fit Rapido, um, anything Dragon with those four. This is for fitting Nova. Hold on, you can have a Nova. Nova hot end will fit. Rapido will fit. Dragon will fit. So anything using these kind of four mounts will fit. Mosquito will fit using the same kind of, and I'm off center. Something has moved in my design. I just, yeah, probably I didn't joint everything yet. So anyway, that you get the point. This is a universal top plate. If you use something with the groove mount, we got you covered as well. Let's just remove this guy. I have a groove mount adapter. For instance, if you want to use something like the E3D, let's just put the top plate back. Now you have a way to mount anything using V6 groove mount, like this Zodiac or anything that has a groove mount. So that's another option. So that's about it. There's the stop switch as well on top. You can use or not use it depending if you use sensorless ohming. There will also be another kind of fan mount. I mean, not fan mount, but a fan dock with another setup. I will design something for a CPAP turbo fan and probably other cooling options in the future. This is just the beginning for this print head. So that's about it. I'll show you how to mount the belts on this. Super simple, super easy, using these slots right here in the front and the slots right here in the back. I'll show you that in the real live. So let's just, I think, yeah, let's just go and see that in real and see what it can do and how we can install the belts. Okay, so we have the stuff in real, and I will try to make it compact because I have a lot to say. Because I'm really excited. There's too many things going on at once, but all exciting stuff. So first of all, let's just take a look at what we're the most interested in today. This is the print head. You've seen it in picture, but this is it in real. As you can see, the adjustable fan height to cover any kind of hot end, and all metal. This is the all metal version, but I also have the one with carbon fiber as well as the carbon fiber lower plate. I just used the metal one because the carbon fiber plate I have here is missing one helicoil. I'm going to receive them tomorrow. And this is the prototype, so maybe you can see it on the video, or maybe if I zoom in closer. But anyway, those are M3s, and we found that when inserting the helicoils, there was not enough meat around the thread, so we fixed that. Now we use M2.5 on the real version instead of instead of M3s. It was fine on the metal part because there's more places to thread. I mean more. Metal is easier to thread than do is the carbon fiber. Let me remove my flash because I don't think it's a good thing. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. That is the version. This is the other version that we had. This was the first prototype. Different because this one was running the tensioner. Very cool stuff. Tensioner. This will probably not be produced because it's a pain in the butt to machine these little guys. But this tensioner is an idea from Dimex, a guy from my group. We've been working together using his idea and my idea of the slot here to hold the belt. So this one is for, we designed it to be used with MGM 7C and also MGM 9H. However, we're not going to use this. We're going to use the new version, which is for MGM 9C and H. So you have the choice of the carriage. but we also have another full version of MGM7. In this case here, I have a MGM7C that I'm gonna use on my printer. Not the big one, but the mini VZ that I'm building. So, how much does it weigh? I've sent you a picture. This is with the metal part and the LGX. It's a bit more heavy, a bit heavier than what you've seen. I didn't weight it yet, but I guess it's a little above 250, 256, because the LGX Lite is a bit heavier than the Extruder because it's using a bigger motor. Otherwise, it's almost the same. And I'm using the all metal version, which is about 8 to 9 grams more than the carbon fiber version. So that brings it to 256, which is still awesome considering that it's all dressed up. So that's it for the print head. And again, let me just show you. This is the mount for groove mount. Do I have a groove mount somewhere? Yeah, I have a V6 right here. Really tight fitting. You clip it on like so, and then you bolt it under. Well, right now I can't because there's a pneumatic fitting, but it bolts right here. I can't show you the adapter plate because it's on, but this one, like I said in the CAD, it's gonna fit many compatible hot end of your choice, which is cool. And that kind of covers it. Let me just show you how we attach the belt here on and on this side. Yeah, I really like the tool path on this. It's really cool, really sexy, I think. But it's my creation, so I'm a bit non-objective on this one. Let me see if I can find belts. I should have belts somewhere right here. And this thing is very simple. Doesn't require any nuts or any bolts or anything. You just you preferably you do it before you install the hot end so you have more place to work with. Because I'm gonna have a bit of hard time to do it right now. Let me just use the other print head that I have. So yeah, let's just use this one. A lot easier if you do it before you install the hot end. So what you do, you insert the belt, you loop it on itself, and you pull it back. And that's it. That creates a loop you can see here, and you put in the hole right here a piece of filament. It can be a piece of filament, it can be anything as long as it's small and it fits there. A piece of wire should also work. And do I have anything that I can show you? Let me just use this as for an example. So you put it in the loop like so, and then you can pull as hard as you want, and it's not gonna go anywhere. So it's really tight like that. Very simple mounting. Same thing on the other side, and then you wrap your belt around. And well, on this side, this is a tensioning that we're not going to be produced, but same as well, you put the belt in there and then you tighten it. So very easy stuff. On the normal stuff that we're going to be offering, it's even without the pin, it's really hard to remove. But on the other side, once you're done on the front, you're going to do the back. You just insert it, and same thing. You can try to do the same kind of insertment and do the loop and put something in there, but that's probably not going to work. At least I tried it, and it's very hard to do. So you just normally just do that. You wrap it around, and I have a clip, or you can use a tie wrap. Normal tie wrap will run, but my clip with my VzBoT logo just goes here and snap the two belts together to hold it in place. So that way you can somehow pre-fit the tension on it before using the tensioner that will now sit on the motors. Let me show you that right now. You've seen a picture of it, but here it is. So that's the motor. Oops. Yeah, I've removed the cap behind. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. It's a bit tight, so, but yeah, it's gonna slide and be pulled on the back. And on the back, what you have is these hinges. If you don't use the hinges, I have also a plate that you install on the back of the printer. It will do the same, and this is where you're gonna adjust the tension from the motor. So you first install the belt really tight on, well, really tight as you can on the print head, then you tighten it from this, and that gives you 8mm of travel. So that gives you about 16mm of tensioning if you were to do it on one side with this kind of tensioning on the print head. So that's how you do it. Now let's take a look at the idler mounts. Really cool stuff. Running the mellow pulleys. We're not going to use screws like that. This was just to show it and take a picture. Yeah, so that is the idler's mount. Shiny, very cool. I love it. Okay, what else? Yeah, we got the new LDO from the new orbiter, I mean. And just for the thick of it, let's just weight it. 135 compared to my little extruder, 114, but keep in mind there's about 10 grams of difference with the motor from a 17 millimeters versus a 20mm version. What else do we have? Yeah, here. This is the other side. We've received also these guys, Oldham couplers. They're made of brass right now, but we're gonna produce them in POM, and instead of printing them, that's gonna be way better just to use them machined. Some users have found that it was kind of hard to print. I use them on my printer, but it's printed, it works good. But if we can have them pre-made by Mello, then it's going to be awesome. So this is an example of the Oldham coupler that will sit under the belt and connect with your lead screw. This is going to eliminate any wobble that you have. So that's another thing that is coming. What else? Oh yeah, the new carbon fiber tube that we have from Mello. It's been pre-drilled and we have inserts. Very cool. Well done. And the dimensions on this is, well, not the dimensions because it's not perfectly 20mm. I don't think we can find tubes that are really accurate on dimensions, but it doesn't really matter for us as long as it's straight and that the surface is perfectly fine. And this is fine. I've tested it on a piece of glass and it's really straight. So I'm really happy with that. And as you can see on the bottom of it, you have access for the clinch nuts or the inserts, the rivet nuts. So in case one falls off, you can always have access and put a M3 nuts with your tool and your socket tool, and you can put it back there without any issue. It's pre-drilled. So that's going to be a lot easier. Pre-drilled, pre-cut to size to fit the VzBoT. So we're going to have Mello sell those. So it's going to be easier for people that don't have Dremels or are not really, not familiar, but I don't have the English word, sorry. People that don't have a press drill or manual drill. So pre-drill is cool. Everything's going to be easy to fit. That's a nice feature that we're going to add. What else? Oh, I got this from Big Tree Tech. They sent me, not these ones. These are the Mello 5160. I blew up mine. The first version of the the first version of Mello drivers, well, the Fly drivers had a issue with the capacitor. They used 50 volt capacitor. I was running 48 volts. That was a bit too close. And they went boom. So they sent me the revised version, and these should work better. And I have this new Octopus Pro board that Big Tree Tech sent me with three 5160 as well, which is going to go on this printer. Because this printer is my Voron 1.5, but it's going to be upgraded to a VzBoT, a mini VzBoT. I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to run as far as Bowden versus direct drive, but we're gonna try to play with both config and see if we can make the world fastest benchy. Right now, Albert, I'm coming, man. You hold the title for now, but you need a bit of competition. I can't let you win like that. Well, maybe you're gonna win. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's just a funny competition. Another thing I'd like to show you. This I've just received this from LDO as well. New motors. Okay, LDO 0.9. These are the same length that the Speedy motors that I run right now, except they are 0.9 degree. I hope they're gonna be a little less loud or quieter. That's the word. But they are 0.9, which will, in terms of quality, I hope, reduce artifacts on walls. Not that I had a lot of them. There was a bit, but not a lot. But this will probably be awesome. So we're going to test them, compare them, if we can speed them up. I don't think they're going to be as fast as the 1.8 degree. But it might be fast enough and give you more quality, so we might go with these and offer these as a kit for the VzBoT. So that's one more thing going on. What else? I think we covered it all. So really exciting stuff happening, and I hope that you are having as fun, the same fun as I'm having right now. I just can't believe everything that's happening to me. I'm really thankful to everyone that is watching this channel. Really thankful for every vendors out there: Mellow, LDO, Big Tree Tech, 3D Passion, Slice Engineering, Bondtech. Who else? Sorry if I forget you. Everyone has been just so gentle with me, and so sorry, I'm lacking my words, but yeah, everyone has been very kind, and I didn't expect that project to be exploding like that. I'm having a hard time to sleep at night because of all the excitement, but this is just joy and happiness right there. How can you not be happy when you have parts? You design something and someone is happy and jump into your project and is happy to make them with you. So thank you F3D, who has machined this, and he's going to be the provider for the printhead. And Mellow also is going to produce the rest of the parts, the motor mounts. There's going to be a mix between F3D, which is going to be in Europe, so in Germany, so people from Europe can get quicker stuff if they order from that place, and then other places around the world from AliExpress, from Mellow. We're going to try to have another distributor in North America. That is something that we still need to check. We have some offers, so stay tuned on that one. And then, yeah, that covers it. So we're going to put those parts for sale. They're going to be cheap. I mean, cheap. It depends on what's cheap for you. But for the printhead, complete printhead assembly with all hardware, we hope to have all the hardware, all bolts and nuts. Maybe not nuts. Well, we might include nuts. We're still to discuss, but I don't think you need a lot of nuts on the printhead anyway. But we're going to include bolts for sure, because this design is using, I don't know if you can see that, but it's using ultra low profile screws. And not that they're hard to find, but you don't find them at your local hardware store. So we're going to put them in the kit so you can have them handy when everything you receive is going to be ready to assemble. So we're looking at something close to $100 US for the complete printhead, and that is for covering machining cost and development and the time for everything. So I think it's a fair price. I think it's not too expensive for what it is. I've put a lot of hours in that. So hopefully it's going to help the 3D printing community. I hope that this print head will be an improvement over what we have already because it's modular. I'm going to have fun because I'm some kind of guy that really changes the setup very often, and this will allow me to just swap in hot ends, play with them, change the extruder, put something else, boom, you print. It's not going to take long. It's going to be modular. It's going to be fun. So that is about it for the excitement today. I'm sorry it was a long video again, but yeah, there's just too many things. So I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. On this, the next step is to take a little ram shot. That is next. And that little guy, it's going to say goodbye. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more update on this kit. There's going to be more, I'm telling you. I'm not going to stop. So have a good night, everyone, and thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell to receive all the notification on YouTube. And you can follow me also on Instagram and join the club on Facebook, Discord. This is all where the fun is and where I can help you and support. Other people are supporting. I have a good team of people in the VzBoT team. They're helping, really awesome people. Again, have a good night, folks, and hope to see you on the next video. Goodbye.